In 1619, a time of significant ethnocentrism, slavery was born in America after a Dutch mail gathered 20 African men ashore in the British colony of Jamestown, Virginia. Slavery was a horrible, cruel, and brutal system affecting millions of discriminated targets, but over the centuries, many stood up to these agents to fight for the injustice of slavery. Today, African Americans are able to stand without chains tied to their arms and feet as they have finally been set free. But this is not a reality for everyone. There are over 10,000 zoos worldwide. These animals are trapped in there for fun, but that's all we see from the outside. They are constantly being abducted from their home where they'll never see their families and friends again. And they're taken to a place where they'll no longer be free to roam, where all their freedom is flushed down the drain. We use our physical power to control the helpless, cuffing chains around animals' throats like some necklace. We have been raised in a society of prejudice where we think it's okay to watch these animals being treated like some worthless prey. Trainers with authoritarian personalities force these animals to obey without going over what privilege is anyway. But what is it? A special right? An advantage? An immunity? Privilege is a right that should allow us to all live in harmony. In circuses, cubs are beaten and hung until they're able to walk on their two paws. They are forced to be crammed in a tiny, rusty, filthy cage. So stripping these animals from the wild and repressing them should be against the laws. But until then, they'll have no choice but to be humiliated on stage. Isolated from others, neglected by society, these animals steep into depression, while others begin to stress and go insane. Freedom is a right for everyone, that should be no question. It's our job to put an end to their suffering and pain. 'Cause how can we say as a race we've come so far, when clearly we haven't come far enough? We continue to point at these animals behind the bar. We continue to watch these circus animals huff and puff. Clearly we're divided. Clearly animals have no rights is what has been decided. We say we want the world to be a better place, but all we ever do is give a blind eye to an animal's face.